Nobody is coming to save you. Not your parents, not your government, not your degree, and definitely not your boss. The uncomfortable truth is that the person actively dragging you into financial mediocrity is you. The everyday habits you have completely normalized are exactly what is keeping you broke. Today, we are doing a strict 10-point audit of those habits. We're dropping the sugarcoating, cutting the motivational fluff, and skipping the fake positivity. Just the honest, ugly truth nobody has the guts to say to your face. Facing these realities right now is the mandatory first step to achieving actual financial freedom. Let's start the clock. Point 1. You are renting a lifestyle you haven't earned. The average 20-something bleeds cash through forgotten subscriptions, daily delivery apps, and convenience fees, starving their ability to build wealth. You cannot fund a lifestyle that belongs to someone 10 years ahead of you and expect to get ahead yourself. Performing wealth for people who do not care directly prevents you from accumulating real assets. Point 2. You think time is on your side, so you do nothing. Having time is a psychological trap because it makes you comfortable waiting for the perfect age to start investing. This chart shows two compounding curves over 40 years. If you invest $5,000 a month starting at age 22, and someone else starts the exact same thing at 32, by age 60, you will have roughly 3 times more money than them. Not by working harder, but simply by starting earlier. Every month you wait actively costs you money. Time in the market is an irreplaceable depreciating asset, making inaction the most expensive choice you can possibly make. Point 3. You are addicted to comfort and calling it self-care. We have entirely blurred the lines between restorative fast and pure avoidance, labeling things like sleeping until noon or binge-watching television as treating ourselves. Real self-care means building a life you don't need to escape from. The people who experience genuine peace in their 30s spent their 20s deeply and deliberately uncomfortable. Point 4. You are surrounding yourself with the wrong people. Your social circle dictates your baseline. If everyone around you is broke and perfectly fine with it, they are quietly pulling your standards down to match theirs. If you are the only person in your friend group talking about investing, reading, or building something, expect them to call you obsessed. That is highly valuable information. You cannot rise to extraordinary heights if you remain anchored to people who are completely satisfied with ordinary results. Point 5. You have 0 skills that the market pays for. A degree is a piece of paper, and a job title is just a label. Neither of those are revenue-generating skills. The market completely ignores your raw potential. It only compensates people who can produce measurable output, like closing a deal, writing copy that converts, or solving a specific business problem. Point 6. You are waiting for the right time to start. You tell yourself you will launch the business, learn the skill, or make the investment when things finally calm down. Certainty does not come before action. It is a byproduct of taking it. The people who are financially free today started messy, scared, and imperfectly. Waiting to acquire hard skills or holding out for perfect conditions guarantees you will remain permanently stuck right where you are. Point 7. You trade hours for money and think that is enough. Relying entirely on a traditional salary acts as a permanent ceiling on your wealth because your income completely stops the second you stop working. Point 8. You are highly educated about everything except money. This chart shows how your investment returns get quietly drained away by taxes and hidden fees, like mutual funds charging high expense ratios, simply because nobody taught you how compounding actually works. Point 9. You are playing it safe with your career. Taking extreme career risks in your 20s is mathematically the safest move you can make because your responsibilities are at their lowest and your capacity to recover from a failure is at its peak. Point 10. You don't have a financial plan, just vibes. Saying, "I'll figure it out," is a wish with terrible odds. A real strategy requires a concrete, written flowchart detailing your exact income limits, strict expenses, and non-negotiable investment rates. Hope is a guaranteed path to poverty. Aggressive planning and strategic risk-taking are how you build lasting freedom. The version of you that hears this, internalizes these harsh truths, and actually does something about it, will inhabit a radically different reality 5 years from now. You have a clear mandate. Stop performing wealth for strangers. Build skills the market values. Write down your financial plan. Take take action today. Now, I want one single action step from you. Go to the comments and tell me exactly which of these 10 brutal truths exposed your greatest personal weakness. Brutal honesty about your personal failures is the singular starting point for building lifelong financial freedom. I don't do fluff, so if you want more of the truth, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.